Following the Nintendo Switch 2's mixed reception on its launch, the Splatoon fandom was anxiously awaiting news about the next entry in their favourite game series, but those nervous about its future were quickly reassured in the December 2025 Nintendo Direct with an announcement of the upcoming Splatoon 4. It had new characters, new weapons, a new story mode. Everything was looking wonderful for the series. But today, we're not here to talk about any of that nonsense, because today we're here to talk about the turbulent history of the long-awaited Splatoon 5. In 2028, Eurogamer published an interview featuring the series' classic producer Hisashi Nogami, who, after a hiatus during the development of Splatoon 4, is now making his grand return. The interviewer asked various questions about his relationship with the Splatoon series.
You're probably not allowed to reveal very much, but what has inspired the development of Splatoon 5? What has encouraged you to finally return to directing this wacky series?
The Squid researcher responded, "Oh yes, regarding my hiatus." Asterisk laughs, asterisk. After a tough decision, I chose to take a hiatus because I was sick of squids and their stupid families. However, during that hiatus, I had an epiphany. Splatoon would be much better if it featured birds instead. So that's why Splatoon 5 is close to completion.
Splatoon 5 is coming soon, and it's gonna feature birds instead of squids! This is hype! This is awful!
Those were the mixed sentiments of this now panicking fanbase. Fast forward 10 years later. The hype of the now ancient Eurogamer article has finally died down, only being mentioned in passing discussions of the long-paused series. However, a surprise hit us all at the end of the December 2037 Nintendo Direct. Most Splatoon fans had forgotten the games even existed after 4's server shut down in 2032, but this was a revolution, set to bring back old fans and intrigue new gens alike. What was shown in the trailer was like a whole new Splatoon we'd never seen before. In this new entry, most gameplay took place in the sky. You could switch between a human and a pigeon! The player can use up their feather tank to flap their wings and glide across platforms in the sky. They can take breaks on these platforms to refill their feather tank. This trailer also showed off multiple new features like chirping, tweeting, and even the return of the beloved game mode Clan Blitz. However, it wasn't without its fair share of criticism. Many fans of the classic Splatoons 2 and 3 had some understandable concerns about the future of their beloved series. "Birds in my Squid Game!" they cried out. However, Hisashi Nogami made his opinion clear on his personal blog. "Birds are cool, shut up." This inflammatory statement caused even more outrage, causing him to be sent into an outcast on the Splatoon Twitter community. But after a few months of continued assault charges from some oddly squid-obsessed Japanese citizens, the anger eventually died down and slowly turned into a quiet excitement for the new bird-themed entry in the series. But then, just as things were starting to look up, another delay struck. Flash forward to 2042! Most of the developers from the original Splatoon from over 3 decades ago are now all either dead or in jail on account of tax fraud. For the remaining dozens of fans of the funny Squid and Octopus game, another announcement was around the door, in the form of a Splatoon Direct. This is the first one in almost 20 years! And inside that Direct, it revealed that Splatoon 5 would launch tomorrow. After all of these delays, and after all of the waiting, after all of the assault charges directed to Nogami for betraying sea life for avians, we had finally reached an impasse. The fanbase rejoiced as they all booted up their newly purchased $60 copies of the game, ready to spend another $20 on their Nintendo Switch 3 Online subscription, as was customary for a Nintendo bootlicker. But after seeing the mandated bird cast at the beginning of the game, announcing that the great bird had been captured, a revelation hit those 12 remaining devoted fans. Looking at what Bird Callie and Bird Marie were showing on their Bird TV. Yo, why does this game still have hallway maps?